Happy Frugal Friday, friends. Today we're talking about how frugal people spend their time. The first way that frugal people spend their time is cleaning. We like to keep our home clean, hopefully our cars clean. We want to spend a little bit of time keeping everything tidy and making our space our sanctuary. Whether we choose to do small little cleaning tasks throughout the week so it doesn't pile up, or if we're super busy during the week and we bang it out on a Saturday or Sunday, frugal people like to take care of their things. It's a pretty good way to spend some of your time. Number 2. Frugal people spend a little time decluttering, or you can take it one step further and actually spend some time de-owning. De-owning means when you are not only just moving around the clutter, but you're getting rid of all the stuff that you don't need in your home. We're editing our homes to make it more simplified. This is also a habit of a minimalist, perhaps, or a behavior that a minimalist might take part in. But frugal people try to make sure they're not wasting their space, their time, their energy on things that don't bring them value. If you're looking for some motivation for a declutter, I will leave a video down below that is the 30-day minimalism game. If you're looking for something fun and effective to do, spend a little time getting your house in order. I will leave that link below if you want some inspiration. Number 3 is we spend a little time simplifying our wardrobe. It doesn't have to be a capsule wardrobe. Like we've learned over the years that capsule wardrobes, there are endless benefits. I will also leave a link on that down below. But we don't like to spend a lot of money on clothing that we don't need. Frugal living is all about spending money on the things that bring us value and not spending money on the things that don't. So for clothing, for example, you always need enough clothing to get by, but a lot of frugal people aren't gonna spend elaborately on a really full wardrobe. We are looking to strategically purchase things that are gonna get us far. We're gonna get some quality items so we don't have to buy things over and over again. One way to simplify your wardrobe is to lean more towards solid colors that match each other. So if you have like a scheme of like gray, black, and white, and everything matches, it's so much easier to match your clothing if you've got a color scheme and or you stick with solids a lot, maybe once in a while having a pop of color here and there. Or if you're a colorful person, maybe you have some colors that really go together and you have really bright, vibrant clothing and you don't like the blacks and the grays and the muted colors. Whatever works for your style, try to have more of that clothing that you feel good in, clothing that is quality that you don't have to always replace, and things that match and things that feel good to wear that you always want to reach for. If you look in your closet and you pull out a shirt and your face goes like this, you're probably not going to wear that. You could probably get rid of that. If that's the face that you make, you're like, meh. Or a pair of pants, meh. If this face comes onto your face, you can get rid of it. Find things for your clothing, for your wardrobe, for your closet, for your drawers that you love putting on, that you feel good and confident in, and narrow down what you've got. Frugal people love to spend time on a wardrobe that's functional and doesn't cost a ton. Number 4, frugal people spend their time preparing food. Whether it's a food prep day on a Sunday so that you're having your meals prepared for the week so that you don't have to run out and get fast food, whether it's meal planning for those of you that meal plan and making sure, again, you're not gonna get into a pinch and have to go through the drive-through. Frugal people prepare for what they're gonna spend grocery-wise. They prepare with their budgets. Frugal people prepare their food so they don't have to overspend in the food category whenever possible. Number 5, often frugal people spend a little time on their budget. They like to know how much money's coming in. They like to tell their money where to go and know exactly where all their hard-earned dollars are going. Budgeting for me has been key in my frugal life, one of the best tools that I've ever used that has literally been changing my life since I began. If you need any budgeting videos, I will leave a link down below in the description. I have many that can help with the budget. Frugal people often have a budget that they go by so that they can get more from their money and focus on the things that they really care about and spend less on the things that they could care less about. Number 6, frugal people spend their time exercising for free. If a gym membership is something that really adds value to your life, you know me, I'm never gonna say no, don't do it. But if you are a frugal person and don't really have the budget that you wanna put toward a gym and you're not gonna utilize it anyway, frugal people go for walks. Frugal people go for runs. People go for jogs. Frugal people swim. Frugal people grab the basketball and go shoot outside with their kids. Frugal people will find ways to move that cost literally nothing and gives great impact for their health. Number 7, many frugal people spend their time reading. If you are already a member of our K-Squad book club, you already know. We love reading new books, expanding our minds, getting new ideas, or just getting wrapped up in a good fiction book once in a while. But for the K-Squad Sundays, we do books on money, we do books on improving our lives, and we have discussions every Sunday together to learn new things and have great discussions. It really adds value to our lives. Frugal people will spend a lot of time reading for pleasure, but also for, learning new things. And you can get books from the library for free that you can borrow. You can borrow books from friends. There's so many ways to get great reading material for nothing. Number 8, frugal people spend their times doing the hobby that they love. Whatever your hobby is, knitting, running, crafts, horseback riding. The sky's the limit for what you're gonna do for your hobby. Some hobbies cost more than others, but the thing to remember is there are completely free hobbies you can do. So there's ones that you can look for that are completely free, but the ones that cost a little bit money, but that are important to you, it's important to put that into your budget. If it really matters to you, it really makes you feel alive, it really adds value to your life. There's nothing wrong with getting your hobby budget into your budget so you can spend on the things you love. And then you can just cut from somewhere else a little bit so that it balances out. Number 9, frugal people often try to spend some time turning those hobbies we were just talking about into income. For example, me and this YouTube channel, when I first started, it was a hobby. I wanted to help some people out, got it started doing videos. People started catching on, people started to come visit more, and people were asking lots of questions. And I thought, okay, well, I can answer those questions, make more videos. And then this has actually turned into a full side income that helps me pay my bills and helps my family. And many frugal people do this in their own way with their own hobbies that they love. The person that loves knitting makes items for people. The person that loves cross-stitching, my mom's a cross-stitcher, she makes some amazing items. My friend Allie has turned her passion for soap into a full business now. Frugal people take their time to turn their hobbies into income when appropriate. So not only are you doing the thing that you absolutely love, but you're also making a little income to pay the bills. Number 10, frugal people take some time to spend outdoors, going for walks, gardening, mowing the lawn, taking care of their home, being outside, being with nature, going on little nature walks. Frugal people can do most of that stuff absolutely for free and get a little sunshine, a little bit of vitamin D, and then of course just being outside in nature does the body, does the mind good. And often the activities you can do outside, you can play ball outside with your child, or you can just sit outside in the sun, catch some rays. You can rake the leaves in your yard in the fall. There's always something to do that costs, most of the time, nothing. Number 11, frugal people, even me, cook from home. They cook at home. They learn new recipes. Again, this is not my best thing, as you guys know, but I'm trying and I make an effort. But a lot of frugal people become really creative in their cooking, come up with amazing recipes. They learn from others that other people have shared. And instead of going out to eat, you learn to spend less when you cook from home and not have to go out to dinner, because dinner is a whole experience. You're gonna get maybe appetizers, you're gonna get dinner, you're gonna get desserts, you have a tip, of course. There's a lot more involved when you go out to eat than if you could just make something at home. Number 12, frugal people spend time with their family. It's one of my favorite things to do in this entire world, of course, is be with my family. We like to play board games. We like to have a meal together. We like to just sit around and have good conversation. Family time is crucial. I feel like when you're a frugal person, you really take the time to see what you value. And family, of course, is at the top of that list. And spending time together is priceless. Number 13, frugal people and people all around the world over the last year spend time at home. But particularly frugal people will find ways that they can enjoy just being in their own home. What can they do in their own home to enjoy being there, relaxing, watching their favorite show, reading a book, but being in their own home? A lot of frugal people find a lot of comfort, a lot of pleasure, a lot of enjoyment from being home, and we don't feel the need to go spend money when we're just as happy, comfy in our own house, doing things around the house that I've already been mentioning, and just being in our home, our sanctuary, our happy place. Number 14, frugal people have get-togethers with their friends. Of course, when we're allowed to, depending where you are, but frugal people, instead of maybe going out to a fancy dinner, will say, hey, let's have a little potluck dinner at our house. Something simple like coffee and cinnamon rolls. Come over, let's hang out for a little bit. Or again, let's have a movie night. Come on over, let's pop some popcorn, maybe have a glass of $5 wine from Target and just relax and catch up and not spend a ton of money, but be with your friends and build those relationships. Number 15, frugal people spend their time learning more about money, about ways of saving money, about ways of investing their money. Frugal people take that time to see or watch YouTube videos, read blog posts, read books on all these topics on how to make our frugal life rich and fulfilling, which honestly, since I have adopted a frugal and minimalist lifestyle, things have changed drastically, and I have been happier than I've ever been living this way. If you want more videos on frugal living, I will leave a ton of them here, all over at the end of this video, so you can keep watching for more ideas. If you like this kind of content, please hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe, and hit that little bell so you're notified each time I upload. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Frugal Friday. I will see you in the next video. Before I go, I just wanted to remind you, I realize not every single frugal person spends their time this way, so please, if you're a frugal person, take a second and leave in the comments, how do you like to spend your time? Right, buns? All right, leave a comment. Let me know how you like to spend your time as a frugal person, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.